The Idea of Beautiful by Rapsody. Rapsody dropped her debut album in 2012 after a few years building a name through mixtapes. With rap being known as one of the top rappers now, how was she on her debut? Here's our honest review of The Idea of Beautiful by Rapsody.
The Idea of Beautiful.
You know, I tripped out today. I was just working. And you know who came on the radio?
Who?
Rapsody.
Word? Regular radio?
And guess what song it was?
Afeni?
Yeah.
She put a video out for it.
I know, but I was just surprised. I was like, yo, y'all playing something good.
Playing quality music.
Yeah.
Rapsody, man.
Yeah.
One of the best rappers out right now. Period. Hands down. Top 2 rappers out right now.
Somebody about to argue with you.
Go ahead.
Hit him up.
The other top rapper, in my opinion, right now is Royce. And then if I'm going to say top 3, I'm going to say M.
Get at him.
Like rapping right now?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'll debate you, but I ain't changing my mind. How you feel about this album artwork?
I thought it was cool. One thing I like about her album covers is I feel like it's always some, like, what's the word for it? I don't know. It's just always some history behind her album cover choices. So I just really like the idea of this cover. I ain't mean to be that's sorry pun, but I really do like the idea of the color.
Yeah, the cover, man, it's just showing like a different idea of beautiful.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is in Snow Hill, North Carolina or not, like where the picture is taken, but I thought it was cool where you see the 3 different colored buttons. You know, it just reminds you of like being a kid. Like you don't really care about what you're wearing. You just kind of care about what color your stuff is, and you know what I'm saying. It's just Rapsody kind of just taking a picture and just be like, this is a whole different definition of what beauty is. It's not what the typical picture you would see, I guess, for album artwork is.
Yeah.
The flow of this project, man, this is like the start, the early stages of rap where you can hear her constructing stuff and putting it together. It just wasn't as polished as it is now. But you can clearly see she was still in the Ninth Wonder School training at this point, which is kind of cool to see.
Definitely the foundation of what we have now. You can definitely see the building blocks of what has come to be Rapsody currently, and you know everything that was laid to build that.
Highlights, man. So look, first off is the motivation. I like the message in the motivation. It's definitely a motivating song to listen to in the morning. Are you talking about Big Rude?
Every time I hear that voice, it's just like, yeah, this is about to be something special. Like, you know, I just get that feeling.
So how does it feel? It's got like a little playful beat to it, but I really like it, man. Precious Wings is dope. Yeah. Believe Me is fire. That was Rapsody getting on her shit. Love that beat. That beat is crazy. Nonfiction featuring Raheem Devon and Ab-Soul. Yo, Ab-Soul and rap together.
That's perfect.
I love listening to them two together, man. And they got multiple tracks together. Ab-Soul crushed his verse. Like, I'm just talking about, it wasn't even funny.
You got Raheem Devon coming, sounding like a sample.
Yeah, I know, right? And then Rap did what she did on it, so that was actually super dope. Yeah. The drums was dope. Let's see. Celebrate is another one of those joints. Good featuring BJ the Chicago Kid. Roundtable Discussion featuring the Cool Kids and Mac Miller. Love it. I even like how the dude shouted out like, man, I ain't never rapped on one of your beats, knife, but I'm about to do it right now. Come Home was also another one, and I don't know. Beautiful music. Yeah, I'm looking at that like,
whoa, I need to get
that song.
And GQ?
Rap, GQ, and Childish Gambino. I'm gonna have to go looking for that.
I need to look that up.
But those are my highlights.
Yeah, I'm interested now. But yeah, Motivation, like I said,
threw me off when I saw that. I'm like, what?
Motivation was a great way to start up the album. Just hearing Big Rude voice, I don't know what it is, but it just gets you really motivated. I don't know, hence the title Motivation, but Rapsody killed it on that one as well. How Does It Feel was great. Precious Wing was dope. Believe Me is fire. I heard that before hearing this recently, so I was very familiar with that. Nonfiction was dope. The collaboration with her, Ab-Soul, and Raheem Devon was just effortless, and I feel like it's just one of those classic Rapsody songs in my opinion. The drums, I really love when Rapsody gets in that pocket, and it's like she's been there since this since his debut. So that packet where she gets to like, I felt like it was straight out of Eve. If like it sounded like that kind of beginning where she was saying a poem or something like that.
Yeah.
It kind of had that same feel. So I thought that was dope. Good love of BJ the Chicago Kid. I love BJ the Chicago Kid, so that was dope. I never heard that one before. That was really cool. Roundtable discussion with the Cool Kids and Mac Miller brought me back to that 2012 era of where I was always hearing Cool Kids on something. So it was pretty dope to hear that. Come Home was dope, and When I Have You was fire.
Lowlights, man. I don't have a lot of lowlights, but I will say so. The motivation song, I like the message, but the constant using of the "you better wake your ass up,"
Yeah.
that's kind of on the verge of like, And the only reason I say that is because rap has a tendency to do that a lot, where she like uses like a sample, but she uses it to death.
Oh, okay.
Like that's my whole thing. So like she did it on Crown. She has a song where she used a sample. The joint with the Martin sample from the thing. You had to fuck him, girl.
Oh yeah.
So she did it on the Beauty and the Beast album on Hard to Choose, that one was dope. But she used it on another song too, where I was just like, I think it might have been the first song on the album. But it's just like she does it a lot, where she just gets in this habit of using a sample over on Gonna Miss You on Crown. She did it there too, where she on the second verse where she just keeps using the Gonna Miss You. So
I guess it's just goes with the rhythm.
I get it, but sometimes it's the cheap way out. She didn't do it at all on Layla's Wisdom, and she didn't do it on Eve.
Okay.
So it's like I feel like she's starting to mature and realize like it's cool to use that maybe for a verse or two, but like make the song. Okay. So I like the song. I'll listen to it. It's like oh man. Okay. But aside from that, there's a couple of songs where I felt like maybe the beat might have been just a little bit not up to par with what the Soul Council does nowadays. Yeah. But it was different. It was also a different year, so it's a little bit more understandable.
Yeah, the only tracks I really wasn't feeling was Destiny in the Town and the Cards. I mean, I think that's just because of production and all of it. But other than that, I really didn't have no lowlights. That's it.
All right, man. So final thoughts, man. Rapsody, this is kind of like the beginning steps of you seeing her sharpening her skills as much as is sharp now. Like right now, she's in a mode where she knows what she wants to do. She's 100% confident. You hear it in the voice. And here, I felt like she was playing around with some things. But the thing is at its core, it's still boom bap, hip hop, backpack. Like I feel like I need my backpack with my CD player and a book bag full of CDs. No school books, just CDs. And it's got that vibe to it still to this day. And that's one of the things I like about rap, because she's still evolving, but she's still to her core Rapsody. Like she hasn't changed a whole lot. I mean, not to say Royce changed a lot, but he did, because he doesn't really do commercial sounding songs, and if he does, it's a super disrespectful song that turns into a commercial song. Rap, on the other hand, it still sounds like rap. Everything that she does sounds like rap. There's always a message. There's always this thing. And another thing I wanted to point out is that I hate it when I hear guys talk about they can't listen to a woman rap or sing, and it's just like you're kind of like shutting off women's voice. So it's like, how can you understand like some of the things women go through if you shut off their voice and you're not actually listening to what they have to say on certain topics and certain subjects? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like you listen to Cardi and you can hear her empowering herself in ways that you're not going to hear. But when you listen to Meek, who's going to somewhat down talk women, I mean, he's still gonna big them up on songs, but a lot of songs, most of the rappers are gonna kind of down talk women. So if that's what you listen to all day, what do you think you're gonna do? You know what I'm saying? You gotta diversify yourself. This is for the youngins, not the older people. Older people know, but the youngins don't be knowing. They don't listen to no female nothing. I just wanted to throw it out there. Shout out to Rap, man. She still was her.
I mean, you bring a good point, and it's like, when people ask, who was Rapsody and everything like that. Well,
Doesn't it make you mad?
Well, it's like, why don't you go take time to check? Because, she's been killing it since 2012. I mean, for real.
Before that, actually.
Oh, yeah, before that, with all the mixtapes and everything like that. So, I mean, for me, it was like, what, 2015, 2016, where I really just like, okay, I need to pay attention. You know, I was aware of her presence and everything like that. But if you really want to go back and dig deep, you can go to her debut album and see that she has been killing the bars, killing the wordplay, the flow, all that. And it's not like, you know, she just came out of nowhere.
I feel like rap got that mama mentality.
I feel that for real.
Kobe was her favorite basketball player.
I feel that because you can tell that in this album that, you know, she was dedicated to her style, her craft, and the latest album is a testament to her evolving the craft that she built upon, like you said. So, I mean, the history is here. You just gotta be willing to take the chance to listen to it.
I don't know if you remember on that song, which I think it's Love Roller Coaster on Layla's Wisdom.
The music, Soul Child.
Yeah, she says, I ain't really watched basketball much since Kobe retired.
Yeah.
She's huge Kobe fan. Yeah, so final grade. We're at final grade, right?
Yeah.
I've been listening to Rapsody since I saw her freestyling with Saha the Prince, and I was just like, who the hell is that? The girl that's hanging with Saha.
Yeah.
Like, she's killing it just like Saha. And ever since then, I've been listening, going back, studying Rapsody because she's been a beast. I went to her concert last year. I'm going to her concert this year.
I'm going. I'm not going to miss it this time.
You ready to get them tickets
I'm
before they
getting
sell out? I already got mine. I'm going. I ain't playing around. But Rapsody, man, I give it a check. She hasn't changed her style a whole bunch, but she's changed her style and evolved. She's evolved a lot.
Yeah.
And she's a stronger artist for it. She's a beast. She can put songs together. Wordplay is ridiculous. She can out-rap most rappers out right now. There's only a couple people that can hang with her. I feel like they should remake Slaughterhouse and take Lupe up on his offer and add Rapsody as well. Like, just think about that. Rapsody, Lupe Fiasco, Royce da 5'9", Crooked Eye, and Joel Ortiz.
I'm going to give this album a check. My mind is everywhere right now. Just at the fact. Yeah, but this album is great. Like I said, you go back to it and you can see the roots that were planted to what we got now with Layla's Wisdom
and
Eve. And you know, to all the haters out there that talk about, man, I don't want to hear a woman rap, take a chance. Because I bet you'll be like doing double takes every time you hear her say a bar. Because, I mean, that's all I've done ever since I started listening to Rapsody. Is like, hold on, what'd she just say? Oh, I didn't catch that last time. Oh, look how she said that. That's what a good artist does for me. You know, they always get you coming back. Something you missed. Give it a chance. Stop hating. She here to stay. Go support.
I felt like Draymond before he got tripped up. All to go nuts.